it, but okay, we are recording the class right now, so no bad words, okay?
No bad words.
No bad words, behave well, okay? So we have to share together something about unit 7. Just 1 second. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So my former students know some of the answers for sure. So don't say anything. But let's see my new students. So your class. So how you do? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Of course, I don't remember all the answers. So I have it here. Otherwise, okay. Which is the largest region? So here are the 20 regions, okay? There is one, of course, there is the largest one. Who is which is the largest one? It's difficult to say from the picture here.
Sicily.
Okay, who said
Sicily?
Sicily?
Sicily. Yeah.
Sicily.
Okay, La Sicilia. 9,927 square meter. Okay, whatever. Okay. So what is the, after Sicilia, what is the next one? The second one. Just guess.
Or Sardinia.
No, I thought it was Sardinia. No,
That's
Toscana.
no,
Lombardia?
no. Yeah, that's tricky because from the teacher say there is another one. I never thought it was that one. Look up Nord.
it's not, they look very similar.
No, it's close to France.
Piemonte.
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 Yeah, Piemonte. So first La Sicilia, then il Piemonte, and the third one is Sardinia, l'isola della Sardegna, this beautiful island, Sardinia, and then Lombardia, where Milano is Lombardia, and then the fifth one is my Tuscany, la mia Toscana. Sì.
Toscana.
Toscana, sì, and Firenze is the most important town in Toscana. Okay, now, which is the smallest region in Italy?
Is it the Vatican?
No. It's not a region. This is the powerful
Yeah.
place. So the region, we are talking about the 20.
Regions.
Valle di Aosta.
Sì, Valle d'Aosta.
Valle d'Aosta.
Valle means
Valle
valley. Aosta Valley, because Aosta is the capital of Valle d'Aosta.
Valle d'Aosta.
It says the smallest is beautiful. And of course, it's surrounded by mountain, by Alps. So it's really beautiful. And many people in Piemonte and in Valle d'Aosta, they speak French because, and in Liguria too, because it's very close to the French border. And because in the past, in the centuries, they have dominations from France, of course. So even when they speak dialect, some words becomes from the French language. And the second one, so the first one, the smallest one is Valle d'Aosta.
Okay.
And the second one, numero 2.
Wow.
Sì. Molise. Molise. I never been in this region, unfortunately. I know it's nice. It's very small and nice. Molise. Yes, it's the second one. And the third one.
Liguria.
Liguria, yes.
Liguria?
Liguria with Genova is one of the
Liguria.
biggest ports
Ooh.
in harbor ports in Italy. And where Portofino is, maybe you know, you are familiar.
yeah.
Portofino is right. Portofino is right here in Liguria. And the Cinque Terre, here, they are at the border of Tuscany. The Cinque Terre is another beautiful place. They are in Liguria. Okay. So, and the after Liguria, numero 4, just guess.
Looking,
Do you want that I tell?
Umbria?
What?
Umbria.
No, it's not Umbria. You know, I have to read, otherwise I would never.
Ah,
Yes. It's Friuli Venezia.
oh, that one.
Giulia. Is this one? Yes.
Ah. Oh, yeah, it is smaller.
Yeah, Friuli Venezia Giulia. Trieste, it's one big harbor here, Trieste. And it's a beautiful region. I mean, surrounded by mountains, Alps, and water, the Adriatic Sea, of course. So it's really beautiful. And there are many, I mean, there are a lot of, they used to be, but they are still there, many, sorry, US bases, military bases, because it's very strategic, because it's close to, I mean, Austria, close to the, okay, the ex-Yugoslavia. So it's,
Slovenia.
yeah, and now unfortunately we have a lot of military there because the war is in Ukraine. So yeah, and still the NATO bases are here. They are, I mean, just look, I mean, they are ready. We don't know, but I know there are many movement here, unfortunately, because the war, because there are still many NATO and many American bases there, Air Force, especially Air Force, American bases. Yeah, so the
Question.
Yes.
Are there any places in Italy that are not beautiful?
I can say yes. Thank you. It's very kind of you. Yeah, honestly, there are many places I haven't visited, like Molise, for example. I don't know Molise, and Abruzzo. I never been here, but I know they are beautiful. Even small places, they are really sometimes it's they surprise you, because it's you don't expect there are so many beautiful things. Okay, so bene. Okay, how many independent states exist in Italy?
5.
One you know for sure, even if you are not Catholic, but you should know.
Oh, the Vatican.
Yeah, the Vatican.
The most
Yeah.
powerful.
Yeah,
They have money, they have the power.
they definitely have.
Yeah,
And
the
Rome, and Rome.
Yeah, yes, and the Vatican City is in Rome, of course, but it's it's a state. It's a state in the town of Rome. Okay, so it's funny, but it's a small state, but very powerful and very rich state, where the Pope lives there. And even if you are not Catholic, I mean, if you are in Italy, go to Rome, because it's beautiful. And go to the Vatican City that is in Rome, because I mean, St. Peter Church, the Basilica, it's so beautiful. I mean, it's really beautiful, even if you are not Catholic, but it's something you have to see. I mean, La Cappella Sistina, the Vatican Museum, is really beautiful. Okay, so, and the other one, it's
San
not
Marino.
here in the map. What?
San Marino.
San Marino, that it's here. I mean, it's
That's
not.
a new country. Isn't that a different country?
Yes, it's an independent state.
Independent country. Yeah.
So yeah, independent country. So when we were at the elementary school, and we used to go to a field trip, the annual field trip. One time I was in 5th grade, we went from Florence, we went to San Marino.
Marino.
We were very excited because we said, oh, okay, we can go abroad.
Yeah.
10 years old, you know, do we need the passport? No, you don't need it. But it's like you go abroad, they have, the rules and everything. Yes, it's an independent state. It's very small. It's beautiful. It's nice. Nothing. It's nice. Okay. It's old, but nothing special. But it's nice. Okay. So okay. When was Italy united? Does anybody knows?
In 19th century.
Yes. Do you remember the year?
No.
Always.
Eight-
Okay.
1871. Mila,
See, just try. Yes. Who said, Donna, did you say that something? 1861. Yes, March 1861. Yes. And okay, and then it was not like it's today. The borders were different, and then after World War II, sorry, the territorial borders of Italy were resolved, and the current 20 regions were subdivided because Trieste, here the capital of Friuli, was the last town and the last region who was was part of Italy, because World War II and then the German and especially German was complicated, and then finally because the Americans helped us and they set us free, so finally we were finally Italy was after World War II was the same, the way it's today, okay, with these borders. Until now, we don't know in the future what's gonna happen, but I don't want to think about other words. We have one very close, so it's enough. So why do they still speak, why do we see Greek temples in Sicily?
Because the
Because
Greeks had
part of
ships.
the Greeks were there. They settled
Mhm.
Sicily.
Yes.
Yeah.
Many dominations, and one
Yeah.
was the Greeks. So fortunately, the Romani, the Roman Empire, the Romani were very smart because the Greek temples were so beautiful. They don't destroy anything. They say, oh, we keep them because they are beautiful. Okay, yes. So, and you find Greek temples in Sicily and in Calabria too.
Yeah.
And some are in Campania too, in the south of Italy, because the Greek. And let's see, why do they still speak German in Friuli, Venezia, Giulia, and Trentino Alto Adige, in these two
Because
regions?
Germany's right, the Alps and everything. Germany's was, I can't say it, I'm having a speech impediment. Anyway.
Yeah, they
But
were
it's-
very close, and they were dominating in the
Yeah.
last century. I mean, Austria with the l'Impero Austro-Ungarico, the Austro-Hungaric Empire was dominated this part of Italy. So of course there are some people, they feel they belong more to the, German and Austria, like traditions, or like the language too. They are part of Italy, but they are kind of, they speak both. In some very isolated up on the Alps, they are still speaking German better than Italian, the official Italian language. So, okay, and where are the Trulli and what are they?
Oh, the truly.
Mm-hmm.
There, They're the houses. They had to they made the houses with no mortar. So, there are a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. Where are they? In which region?
I think they're in
Puglia.
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 Especially in one town they call Alberobello, beautiful.
Yeah,
Alberobello. There
Bello.
are a lot, and then there are other little towns, but in Alberobello,
Bello.
yes, and they are. Let's see here. They are dry. They have their houses with white houses with dry stone huts.
Yeah.
With their distinctive cone-shaped roof.
Yeah.
Yes. And they are beautiful. And trullo is the singular, il trullo is the plural. It's a Greek word, and it comes from cupola. Yes, cupola.
Ah.
Yes. And they were built in 19th century, and they were used for temporary shelter and storehouses. Now people can live there. Some people live there. You don't need the heater or the air condition, because the way they are built, the material, they are very, they keep the warm during the winter, the walls, and they keep dry and fresh during the summer. And I think some of them, few of them, they rent like a Airbnb right now, but normally there are people still living there.
Wow.
Yes, like couples, because of course they are two people, or yes, they're very beautiful. But they're really unusual, or they use them like a second house for vacation, but they are still families who are own this truly, and they live there during the summer normally. And where are the nuraghi? The nuraghi
Sardinia.
in Sardinia, in this beautiful island. They are ancient stone edifices found in Sardinia. The origin is really unknown. They don't know what they were, and they use. They don't know many things. They think they served as defensive structure. They are like
fortress.
Fortress. They are like
Fortress.
stones, round stones on the ground. Okay, and some other people, some researchers show that maybe there were religious sites for the Nuragic people, a very old population, but the origin and the use are still unknown. Anyway, the Nuraghi are listed as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. Okay, so good. So you know something, something more about Italy. Any questions?
I want to go there soon.
See, all together we can go. No,
Okay.
yeah, we have to organize. Okay,
Organized, yeah. I know Victoria wants to go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. So okay. So I can okay. We can share something else now. Okay, a new PowerPoint. Ok, buongiorno a tutti. Oggi è il 4 aprile 2022, lunedì. Studiamo la Unit 8, pagina 89. Now you know the numbers. Ok, so look, guardate pagina 88. Okay, 88. Con chi parla Mark? With who is Mark talking? Con chi parla Mark? Okay, you see the conversation is Mark and Mirella. So with who is Mark talking? Or to who is Mark talking?
Mirella.
Mirella. Okay.
Marella.
Mirella. So Mark è contento. Is Mark happy? Content? Oh, are you sorry? I don't see you anymore. So maybe I'm not sharing the PowerPoint in this
Yeah,
moment.
I see
Oh,
you, but we
okay.
don't see the PowerPoint.
Okay, sorry. Okay, just 1 second. There is something. Okay. What happened here? My bad. Okay, just 1 second. Okay.
But we have the conversation in the book.
Yeah, I know, but you should see my PowerPoint. So, okay. What happened? Just give me 1 second, okay?
Okay.
Okay, just, okay, we take this out.
Hi, Yolanda. Did you get your book?
I didn't find that one. I have the one that is old because the other one, they could not find it anymore.
Oh no,
dear.
okay.
And you know, the pages are not the same, but I have some of the conversations and with different,
Okay,
yeah.
now you can see my PowerPoint,
Yes,
right?
we see your PowerPoint.
So, Yolanda, we
Mhm.
are here, Unit 8.
Okay,
And the picture is this one, next to Unit 8.
okay.
It's called Pronto.
Sì, pronto.
Pronto.
Ok, so Mark è contento. Just say what you want.
Ah, sì.
Sì,
Molto contento.
sì, molto contento. Mark sorride. Is Mark smiling? Sì, sì,
Sì.
He seems to be.
sì, sorride, ok. Quante persone vedi nella foto? How many pictures, how many people, sorry, do you see in the picture? Look
No.
carefully, okay?
Quattro.
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 Sì,
What
quattro.
picture?
Quattro.
Quattro.
Uno.
No, quattro. If you see there is
Quattro.
another one, and there are two people, two guys close to the car at
Yeah.
the end of
Oh.
the stairs. You have to look carefully.
Excusi. I was looking
Yes.
for color.
Okay.
Tre piccolo.
Sì, 3 piccoli e uno grande.
Tre piccoli.
Ok. Tu vedi scale e case. Do you see scale means steps and case, houses?
Oh, yeah.
Sì.
Yeah.
Sì? Yes. Scale, steps and houses. Yes, we can see steps and houses. Scale, steps and houses. Che tempo fa nella foto? Just say what you want. Che tempo fa?
Che tempo
Fa bello.
Sì, fa bel tempo.
Yeah.
Fa bel tempo.
Fa
Sì,
bel tempo.
fa bel tempo. I mean, it looks like nice weather.
Nice. Yeah. Bel
Tempo.
tempo.
Cosa usa Mark per parlare? What does Mark using to talk? Un telefono o un cellulare? A telephone or a cell phone?
Oh, un cellulare.
Yes,
Cell phone.
cellulare is the cell phone, cellular phone, cellulare. Or, I mean, some old people, I mean, old like my mom, instead of saying cellulare, they say telefonino instead of telephone.
A little telephone.
It used to be
A little
smaller.
telephone.
So telefonino means little telephone.
Telefonino. I like that.
Piccolo telefono.
Yeah, because at the
Piccolo
beginning,
telefono.
yeah, I mean, at the beginning, the Nokia telephone was small, not like now the iPhone. So my mom calls it telefonino, the little telephone. Ok, so Mark usa un cellulare. Ok, perfetto. So let's see now. Yolanda, do you have the Unit 8 pronto in your book? Can you see? Yolanda?
Yes, I have it. I have it.
Okay, so because we are talking about page 89. I don't know if you have the,
Let me see if the same thing. No, it's not the same.
okay. Can you show me which book you have? It's a green book.
It's the green one, yes.
Okay, one of my students have the same book at Emory, and the
Okay.
book is the same. Instead of red, the words are in green inside.
Okay.
And
Okay.
the pages are different. So every time I'll tell you, I mean, what you have to see. Okay, we are
Okay.
pronto, unit 8.
Okay, no problem.
So,
Pronto, I have it.
yeah, so this is the conversation between Mark and Mirella. Pronto, Mirella, sono io, Mark. Ciao Mark, che c'è? Che giorno della settimana è? Lunedì, martedì, mercoledì o giovedì? Ma che dici? Hai perso la testa? Forse. Oggi è venerdì, domani vado in centro come ogni sabato. Vieni anche tu alla festa domenica? Sì, se vuoi tu. Certo. Che mese dell'anno è? Hai veramente perso la testa. È novembre, fa già molto freddo. Fa sempre freddo in questo paese a dicembre, gennaio, febbraio, marzo e aprile? Non sempre. A maggio, giugno, luglio e agosto fa assai caldo. Anche a settembre e ottobre fa bel tempo. Hai ragione. Che data è oggi? È il 5 novembre. Uffa, hai veramente perso la testa. This conversation doesn't make any sense, but it's about i giorni della settimana. Here we are, the days of the week. So, the days, il giorno is the day. The plural is i giorni, the days of the week, of the, della, and week is settimana. Okay? So if you turn your page, Yolanda, turn your page, you will see, okay, we will read together le parole nuove. So you can repeat after me. Andare.
Andare.
L'anno.
L'anno.
Assai.
Assai.
Il cellulare.
Il cellulare.
It's hard.
Certo.
Certo.
Come.
Come.
Di.
Di.
Dire.
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 La festa.
La
La
festa.
festa.
Già.
Già.
Il mese.
Il mese.
O.
O.
Il paese.
Il paese.
Perdere.
Perdere.
Se.
Se.
La settimana.
La settimana.
La testa.
Testa.
La testa.
And venire.
Venire.
Okay, now you can see here in this list of words, there are some verbs. The first one is andare, to go. Then we have dire, to say or to tell. And then we have perdere, to lose. And venire, to come. Because from unit 8, we are gonna start to introduce new verbs, okay? Perdere, in this case, in this unit, it's refer when in English you say, I'm losing my mind, okay? In Italiano, we use perdere, I'm losing, but we say my head. I'm losing the head, or I'm losing my head. Okay, instead of the mind, the entire head. Especially we use this expression when we fell in love. Okay, ho perso la testa, ok? Ho perso la testa per, for example, John, ok? I'm in love with John, and I will say, oh, ho perso la testa per John. I lost my, I'm losing, or I lost my head for John, okay? So this is very common when you are in love, okay? So,
Alessandra and people, I have to go because I have to take care of my granddaughter that she doesn't have
Okay.
anyone. But I'm sorry, but I receive all the lessons. I have the book and I have been doing the thing. So I can connect with you next Monday.
okay, and I will send you the recording of the class. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Ciao, ciao Yolanda.
Okay.
Ciao,
Ciao
ciao.
to everyone.
Grazie, ciao.
Ciao.
Okay, so then next page, page 91. Yes, hai perso la testa. You see here, have you lost your mind? We say, have you lost your head? And when you are answering to the phone, you see my slide here, you say pronto instead of hello. It's your hello. We say pronto, I'm ready. Someone call you, say pronto. And then sometimes you ask, who is on the phone? Chi parla? Now with the smartphone, you can see who is talking. But the regular phone at home, say, oh, chi parla? Who is talking? Okay. And if you want to say, it's me, sono io. Okay, sono io.
Sono io.
Okay, let's see the days of the week. So here are the days of the week. You can repeat after me. Lunedì,
Lunedì,
martedì,
Martedì,
mercoledì,
mercoledì,
giovedì,
giovedì,
venerdì,
venerdì,
sabato,
sabato,
domenica.
domenica.
Okay, you see here there is an accent. So lunedì, martedì, mercoledì, giovedì e venerdì, you have to put an emphasis on the E, on the I, okay? Lunedì, martedì, mercoledì, giovedì, venerdì. And then sabato e domenica, no accent. So i giorni della settimana, the days of the week are all masculine. So il lunedì, il martedì, il mercoledì, il giovedì, il venerdì, il sabato, domenica is feminine, la domenica. Okay? So the article is il, except for domenica is la. So when you want to, we don't use anything in front of the days of the week. So if you want to say Saturday, I am at the park, okay? Sabato, I know you use the future. In Italian, we can use the present, so but it's another thing. So sabato, sono al parco. Io sono al parco. So you don't say on Monday, okay? So we don't use anything in front of the day of the week, only if we want to express something we do on a regular basis. For example, on Monday, I go to school. That means that every Monday I go to school. In this case, when you are doing something on a regular basis, you use the article before the day of the week. You say on Monday. In Italiano, we say il lunedì, the Monday, I go to school. Il lunedì vado a scuola. Il martedì vado, I don't know, let's see, la domenica vado in chiesa. I go to church, for example. It's something that you do every single Sunday, okay? Or Monday, you go to school every single Monday. Like in your case, you can say il lunedì vado alla classe di italiano, because you are doing this on a regular basis. Okay, so remember il lunedì. Otherwise, if you don't do anything on a regular basis, just say lunedì without anything before the day of the week. Let's practice this. Dove vai lunedì? Where are you going Monday? Lunedì, Monday, because it's not something on a regular basis. Lunedì vado, for example, al mercato, to the market. Martedì vado in biblioteca. I go to the library. This vado is the verb to go, conjugated. I go. And then I will explain this. Mercoledì vado a scuola. Wednesday, I go to school. Giovedì vado al cinema. Thursday, I go to the movie theater. Venerdì vado al ristorante. I go to the restaurant. Sabato vado in montagna. Saturday, I mean, in your case, it's on Saturday. Sorry, it's not on Saturday. It's just Saturday. I don't go there on a regular basis. Saturday vado in montagna, sabato vado in montagna, up to the mountains. Domenica vado in chiesa. If you go to church every Sunday, you will say la domenica vado in chiesa. If you go just for Christmas and for Easter, you say domenica vado in chiesa, because you don't go every Sunday, okay? So this is an example, and vado means I go. Let's see the months of the year, okay? And I'm talking about page 91. The months of the year sono, and be careful here, you have double consonants, okay? So I have to hear them. You repeat after me: gennaio,
Gennaio,
febbraio,
Febbraio,
marzo,
marzo,
aprile,
aprile,
maggio,
maggio,
giugno,
giugno,
luglio,
luglio,
agosto,
agosto,
settembre,
settembre,
ottobre,
ottobre,
novembre,
novembre,
dicembre.
dicembre.
This should be easy to remember because they are similar to the English language. Gennaio, January, febbraio, February. Remember to pronounce the double consonant. Gennaio, febbraio, maggio, ottobre, settembre. I know this is difficult. Giugno, the GNI is difficult. Giugno, and GLI, luglio, is difficult to pronounce.
Yeah, that is hard.
Yeah, I know that. So if you want to say, for example, in January, I go to Paris. Okay, Paris, Parigi. Okay, you can say a gennaio, a febbraio, a marzo, a maggio. A gennaio vado a Parigi. I go to Paris. When you have amounts that start with vowel, you can add a D. It's not a big mistake if you say a aprile, it's correct. But because it's more for the pronunciation, it's difficult to say a aprile. If you add the D, ad aprile, ad agosto, ad ottobre, it's easier to speak, it's easier to pronounce. But it's not a mistake to say a aprile, a agosto, okay? So these are the three exceptions with ad aprile, ad agosto, ad ottobre. This is a nice way to say in January, in February. And this is very correct. It's even, I can say, sophisticated way. If it's too difficult to remember this preposition a, you can use the preposition in, like in English. That is correct. I mean, it's, I don't want to say it's less elegant. It's correct. A is even more elegant. So just say, if you want, in gennaio, in febbraio, in marzo. So you don't have to think about ad. In aprile, in agosto, it is always in, and it's similar to, I mean, it's it's the same preposition you use in English. So you can say, to say in January, in February, in gennaio, in febbraio. So it's easier for you. If you want to say a, it's perfect, but you have a shortcut in a way. You can say in, it's correct, okay? And you don't have to struggle too much. So there are, okay, let me turn the page. Okay. Okay, there are 4 seasons, le stagioni dell'anno. So the season are le stagioni, la stagione, plural, le stagioni of the year sono 4. Primavera, estate, autunno, inverno. We already studied this last time. Same thing in, let's see here, in your book, let's see here, maybe in the conversation, I guess, yes, they say up, let's see here. I don't know if they are using a primavera. No, sorry. They don't say anything. So forget what I said. When you are talking about months, you can say in marzo, in aprile, in maggio. Same thing for the season. You can use in. So in the spring, you don't use you don't use the article. You just say in and then the season. In primavera, in estate, in inverno, in autunno. Like in estate, io vado, I go to Italy. In estate, vado in Italia. Means in the summer. Okay, so you can use the preposition in. So we put the preposition in before the seasons. Primavera e estate sono femminili. La primavera e l'estate, la estate, but you drop the A, so è l'apostrofe, l'estate. Autunno e inverno sono maschili. L'autunno è l'apostrofo autunno and inverno, l'inverno, because they ends with O. But primavera and estate are feminine. So if you want to make a sentence, you can say l'estate è troppo corta. The summer is too short. Estate is feminine. So the adjective has to be feminine. So corta with the A, feminine. L'inverno, the winter, is long. So l'inverno è lungo. The adjective has to be masculine because inverno it's a masculine noun. La primavera è bella. The spring is beautiful. Bella. Primavera, bella. L'autunno è perfetto. The autumn, the fall is perfect. Same thing. This is masculine. So the adjective has to be masculine. Okay. And this is the verb to be, you know now, is, because you studied the verb to be. Yes, with the large mouth. Yes. Okay. So let's see here. Okay. Just 1 second. So here at page 91, okay, there is a calendar in the book. This is an American calendar because it starts with Sunday and ends with Saturday. I think, I'm not sure, in Europe for sure, maybe in other parts of the world. In Europe, all the calendars, they start with Monday and they end with Sunday because Monday is the first day of the week. So it's, you Americans are weird. You start the calendar with the last day of the week instead of the first day of the week. So I remember when I moved to the States, I was always confused because, so Monday is the first day of the week. So the calendars in Italy for sure, and in Europe for sure, they start with Monday and
Monday.
end with Sunday. So il calendario italiano starts always with lunedì and ends, finisce always, sempre con domenica. So quando febbraio ha 29 giorni si dice anno bisestile. Anno bisestile is your leap year when February has 29 days.
Oh,
Ok? Bisestile. So la data in italiano si dice the date is, for example, if something happened, oh, when did this happen? Il 25 febbraio 2019. So we use the article, the day, February, the month, and the year. You put first the month and then the number. We put the number and then the months. So article plus numero plus mese, months, and then anno. Okay, look at this calendar. In English, you say January, okay, this is February, but anyway, let's see, February. February 1st, February 2nd, February 3rd, okay? We say only the first of the month is always il primo, just the first day of the month. So we say primo, il primo febbraio means February 1st, primo, il primo febbraio. Then we say il 2, il 3 febbraio, il 4. We don't have the second, we don't say the second, the third. We just say the first, primo febbraio, and then we continue with 2 febbraio, 3 febbraio, like regular numbers, okay? So, but il primo is first, okay? And just we say first, just the first day of the month, not the second and the third. Did that make sense? I mean, okay. So, il primo gennaio, il primo febbraio, il primo marzo. And then it's February 2nd, we say 2 febbraio, 3 febbraio. We don't use second or third in this case. Okay. Sorry, just let me see here. Okay, I don't know how much time we have, so I'm trying to, okay. So let's do first this one. Okay, sorry. This one. Okay, so we have 4 pictures here, okay? Oh, sorry. Nella foto numero 1, in the picture number 1, io vedo, vedere is I see. Io vedo, I see, fiori rosa, pink flowers. Io vedo un albero, I see a tree. So, which season? Che stagione è?
La primavera.
primavera.
La primavera, ok. Nella foto numero 2, io vedo, I see, una spiaggia, a beach, and il mare, the sea. Che stagione è?
Estate.
L'estate, yes. Nella foto numero 3, io vedo, I see, le foglie rosse, oh, there are gialle too, the leaf, I mean, the red leaves and the yellow leaves, le foglie rosse e gialle. Che stagione è?
L'autunno.
Autunno.
No? Nella foto numero 4 io vedo la neve, the snow. Che stagione è?
In
Inverno.
L'inverno. Okay, l'inverno. Okay, you were, I mean, a little bit, oh, ta-da! Okay. So let's do something fun first. Okay, no, let's do something difficult, and then we leave the fun.
Okay.
Okay. So now you studied some verbs. Okay. First of all, go to page 95 in your book.
Right.
Page 95.
Yes.
Here there is May 3, il 3 maggio, how we say the date. Il 1 gennaio, il 1 ottobre. When you have a vowels, a number start with vowels, instead of say il 3, il 5, you say l'otto. It should be the article lo. You drop the O and you put the apostrophe because they start with the vowel. So l'8 gennaio, l'11 ottobre, just in these two cases because the numbers start with vowels. So the article is lo and we drop the O and we put the apostrophe. But, okay, page 96. Okay, when there is constructions part 2, don't worry about this. You can cross this because this part of Italiano 3. So don't worry about these prepositions, okay? You don't have to learn this right now. And I told you that in Italian, we don't have to say every time the subject pronouns like in English, I am Alessandra. We can say io sono Alessandra or I can say sono Alessandra because from the conjugation of the verb, you know who is talking unless you want to be more specific, like the example is here. To avoid ambiguity or for clarity, sorry. Lui è italiano, ma lei è americana. He is Italian, but she is American. In this case, you want to say and write the subject pronouns because you want to be clear and say lui è americano, he is Italian, but lei è americana. Lui è italiano, ma lei è americana. Okay, so this is some example. Okay, now go to page 97. So I know that you studied two verbs so far, il verbo essere, to be, and il verbo avere, to have. These are two irregular verbs. All the irregular verbs are at the end of your book. Okay, and I'm talking about page 492. You have 4 pages, and here are the regular verbs. That means these verbs, they don't follow any patterns. They don't follow any rules. You have to learn the conjugation and memorize the conjugation because there is not any other way to study these verbs, okay? So, and of course, you have to see the first row, present indicative, okay? So, andare, it's one of these verbs, is the first verb, is the first of your irregular verb. So, you have the conjugation here in my PowerPoint, or you can look at page 492, the first row, you have the entire conjugation. So, and is, and means to go, okay? Verbo andare, to go. Io vado.
Io vado.
Ok. Tu vai.
Tu vai.
Lui, lei va.
Lui, lei
Lei va.
Noi andiamo.
Noi
andiamo.
voi andate,
Voi
Voi
andate,
andate.
loro vanno.
loro
Loro
vanno.
vanno.
So this is the verb to go. It's irregular, so there is no way I can explain why you have to say this conjugation like this, because it's irregular verb. So, and you can make a sentence, io vado home, a casa, tu vai al ristorante, lei va, whatever. These are some examples. If you want to create a negative sentence, always put non before the verb. So I don't go is io non vado a casa. I don't go home. So this non is your don't in this case, okay? Io non vado a casa. Loro, they, non vanno da Massimo. They don't go to Massimo, okay? So, non is always, between the subject pronouns and the verb, but if you don't say the subject pronoun, it's always before the verb. Non is before the verb, okay? Io non vado a scuola. Here, when we are talking about the verb to go, if you remember, when you go to a place, then it's a town or a village, a small place, you say io vado a Pisa, a Firenze, a Boston, a town or a village. Use the preposition a when you have to say to in English. But when you have to say, I go to Italy, I go to Tuscany, it's bigger than a town. So it's a state or a country. So you use in. Vado, I go in Italia. Io vado in Toscana. Vado negli Stati Uniti. It's an exception here because Stati Uniti are two words, so it's plural. So it's the only case you say negli, because Stati Uniti is two words. And
But it says andare, not vado.
Yeah, andare because it's the infinitive of the verb, but if you conjugate the verb is io vado in Italia, tu vai in Toscana, noi andiamo negli Stati Uniti. Andare is the infinitive of the verb, and this is the verb conjugated. Okay, the conjugated verb. Same thing, you have another verb here. Andare and venire. Venire is to come. It's another irregular verb, so it's at page 495 in your book. Or you can look at this here. So the conjugation is this one. Io vengo.
Io vengo.
Tu vieni.
Tu vieni.
Lui, lei viene.
Lui, lei viene.
Noi veniamo.
Noi
veniamo.
Voi venite.
Voi
venite.
Loro vengono.
Loro
You have to memorize the conjugation because it's another irregular verb. And the last one is the verb dire, to say or to tell. It's always dire. We don't have this difference to say or to tell. It's dire. So the conjugation is io dico.
Io
dico.
Tu dici.
Tu dici.
Lui, lei dice.
Lui, lei
dice.
Noi diciamo.
Noi diciamo.
Voi dite.
Voi
dite.
Loro dicono.
Loro
dicono.
And here some example, for example, io dico una poesia. I say a poem. He, lui, mio marito, my husband, says always the truth. Mio marito dice sempre la verità. No. Okay. Noi diciamo, we say that we are Americans. Noi diciamo che siamo americani. So these are some examples with the verb to say or to tell. Verbo dire. Okay. So from next time, I will send you the PowerPoint before the class, because from now, the units are more complicated. So you can print the PowerPoint first at home and then make notes on the PowerPoint, okay? So this is the last time I send you the PowerPoint after the class. So okay, if you look, please, page 97, please go to page 97. Okay, here they put in this square all these three regular verbs in a very weird way. It's very confusing, okay? I don't understand why. So in this case, if you want to study the conjugation of the verbo dire, andare, and venire, please all look at my PowerPoint here, or go to the end of your book and you will find the conjugation of these three verbs. But if you look here, page 97, it's very confusing. I'm Italian and I will fail. I will not learn anything because they are all together. So please don't study the verbs in this way, but go to the PowerPoint or at the end of your book. I know it's complicated, but you have to start. I will send you some. Okay, you have to look at, I mean, in your book, there are some practice, or I can send you some extra homework, very easy extra homework if you want. We can review them in class. Last thing, okay, let's do this one. This is for fun, and my former students, they know this. Okay, can you match the words with the picture? So let's do this together. Choose one. Which one do you want to choose?
Melone is watermelon.
Melone. So what is, okay, melone. What is the melone? What is, which?
Oh, there are two.
Cantaloupe melon.
That's
Yes,
a cantaloupe.
so this is melone, the yellow one.
Okay,
Il,
melone.
so, and il melone is masculine. Il melone, okay. And what is this one? This is difficult.
I think, how about margarita?
No. This is anguria, la anguria.
La anguria.
L'apostrophe, la anguria, yes.
Anguria.
It's the watermelon. So
How
let's
about
yes.
sandals, sandali?
Sandals are sandali. Okay, they are plural. Okay, I sandali, the sandals, I sandali, because start with S. So I sandali, sandals. What about these? Boots.
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 Just
Could
guess.
they be fragole?
Look, oh, no. It's boots are stivali. Lo stivale, one. Gli stivali, GLI, gli stivali, the boots, gli stivali. Okay.
Albero di Natale.
What is albero?
Christmas tree?
Christmas tree, l'albero di Natale. Natale is Christmas. Christmas tree, l'albero di Natale. And then someone said margherita. Margherita is something to drink, but it's the name of a lady, Margherita, Margaret, but it's a flower. La margherita. La margherita.
Great.
Okay, la margherita. And what are they?
Leaves.
Yellow leaves.
Foglie. Foglie.
Sì, la foglia gialla, plural, le foglie gialle. Ok, le foglie gialle.
Yellow,
Yes.
okay.
So.
Jolly.
See, gialle means yellow.
Yellow.
Okay.
And what are they?
Fragile.
Le
Fragole.
fragole. La
Fragole.
fragola, one, la fragola, le fragole. The plural is le fragole.
Fragole.
Here, unfortunately, I can
Chestnuts. Chestnuts.
find them here. I mean, maybe in the north of the United States, I don't know, but we eat a lot of these in the
Chestnuts.
See,
Or
castagna, la castagna,
La
le castagne, plural, the chestnuts, le castagne. Yes.
they have them in New York in these
Yeah.
carts, and you can buy
Yes.
them.
Yes, yes, yes. In
It's
Italy
sun-
too, we are these street vendors, yes. Mhm.
Sunglasses?
Sì, sunglasses,
Occhiali da sole.
occhiali da sole, glasses
Occhiali
for
da
sun. Okay, sole is sun, occhiali da sole. And what is this one?
Scarpa.
Scarpa.
Okay,
Scarpa.
scarpa is shoes.
Oh.
Oh, it is.
It's very similar. Sciarpa with the I.
Scarpa.
Without I is scarpa. Well, with the I is sciarpa and is scarpa. La sciarpa.
Scarpa.
Okay.
Scarpa.
Okay. So
Sciarpa.
this is, yes, la sciarpa.
And what's that second one? Is that a hat?
Yes. And what?
Capello. I think Capello di lana.
Yeah, lana means wool when it's, you know, wool.
Oh, wool. Oh, yeah.
Yes, so cappello di
Cappello.
lana. Il cappello di lana.
Lana.
Yeah. Good job. Good job.
Done them all.
Yeah. Okay, so this is my
Okay.
PowerPoint. I send it to you, and next time I send you the PowerPoint before the class, because we start to study the verbs and it start to be a little bit more complicated. So if you print this at home, next time you can write and put some notes. And at page 1 or 2, 102, 1 or 2, 101, 102, the Italian holidays. Of course, the main holidays is Il Natale, Christmas, and we celebrate Christmas a lot. We have holidays, I mean, for a long time, 2 weeks, not like here in the States, but there are many celebrations because Italy is 90% a Catholic country. And so we have the Pope watching us all the time from Rome. So there are many celebrations. Then Il Capodanno, New Year's Eve. And La Pasqua, it's our second big, holiday, Easter. So we have 1 week of holidays, La Pasqua. And then if you turn your page 102, we have Il Ferragosto. Il Ferragosto, it's August 15, il 15 agosto. And it's Santa Maria, San Mary. We celebrate the Virgin Mary, Santa Maria. But nobody's talking about Mary because everybody's thinking to be on vacation because everything is shut down. Il 15 agosto, August 15, for Ferragosto, everything is shut down except for the hotels or touristic places, because everybody is on vacation that day. Okay, it's like we celebrate the half August, and then normally after middle of August 15, the weather start to be a little bit cooler, the days are shorter, you know, the summer is ending, but the main thing was the celebration of the Virgin Mary, because all of our holidays are related to the Catholic religion. So normally, usually. Okay, that's it. Grazie. So let me see who is here. Okay, Mirta, I know. Okay, Donna, John, Giovanna, Bonnie, Catherine. Okay, so John, if I send you do you want that I keep sending the PowerPoint to you and to your wife? I mean, separately? What is?
Solo il mio.
Oh, solo il tuo. Okay, so
Solo
because,
il mio, sì.
okay, so I'll send it just to you. Okay, okay. And then I have to ask, because I have students here, they never show up. So I have to understand if they drop the class, because I have a list of names, but some are not here. So maybe they sign up and then they decided. I never saw them since the beginning. They disappeared before I met them.
Yeah.
It's the same way everywhere.
Really? Okay, yeah, because I don't know what to do if send them. I mean, anyway. Okay, so perfetto. Any questions, domande?
See you next time.
Okay,
We'll have
okay.
Ciao.
Grazie. Ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
Grazie. Grazie, bravi, bravi. Ciao,
Bye bye.
Mita. Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao, John.